Hello everybody, how you doing? This has been a great weekend and Monday got capped off pretty good. It's Monday night, I guess it's about 6:30. I'm home from work obviously. I've had my dinner and I'm preparing to go to my daughter's soccer game. But before I go, I got a few things to take care of. Let me kind of show you. Everything that came into the shop has gotten dumped on the table saw, so I'm going to take a little bit of time and just kind of get this cleaned off. I got a couple of letters there I need to answer. Let me show you guys this table. Man, I'm really happy. My dad picked up another tripod for me at a garage sale for like $1. Can't beat that. My stick fast activator, my medium and thin CA glue came in. I bought these from Packard Supply. Super stoked about that. I got a package today from Nick Palladian. Check this out, man. These are Mardi Gras beads cast in Alumilite. And check this out. He gave me 2 of those blanks and 2 of these blanks. These are just cutoffs, other Alumilite cutoffs. And he cast those in Alumilite. And that is like awesome. I got a set of Stratus pins coming, a pen and a pencil set in chrome. And this set right here, I am going to turn that pen and pencil set out of. So I'm really psyched about that. John Hendricks sent me some blanks. Check these out, man. These are Alumilite, and it's got just random pieces of wood cast in there. Those are going to look sweet. He also sent me, now this is from a tree from his property. It is a piece of spalted, let me get a little focus there. There we go, spalted box elder. And he stabilized it with cactus juice. And this came from a tree from his property. That's going to be sweet. That ought to turn like a dream with that cactus juice. And check out this one. And I apologize for the light being so intense. This is a blank from John Hendricks. That's Paduke. That's walnut. And I flipped it real fast because I want to take a second and show you what he did with it. He took a box joint. Check this out, man. Is that not freaking awesome? That is going to look amazing. I cannot wait to turn that into a pen. What a great idea, man. I mean, if you got a box joint at home, I mean, I use my scroll saw all the time. I make blanks. But if you got a box joint at home or a box joint maker at home, man, you could knock out some killer blanks. That is awesome. And I got some good news. Check this out. John Chapman, I forgot about this. He actually sent me 2 of those bead blanks. So I've got another bead blank, and there were a lot of comments from you guys that said, why not true it up and then do the rest of the turning with sandpaper? So I think I may try that. I think I may get out the old, I got some 80 grit, and once I get this baby trued up, take the 80 grit and see if I can take it down and kind of shape it, and then bring in the other grits and see if I can't clean it up. So pretty psyched about that. Back here, I picked up a couple of extra. My sister had a garage sale I helped out with this weekend, and I picked up a couple extra boxes. I use these for storing bushings, but what I'm going to do is I've got a bunch of pins where I got pin parts, I've got clips, and I've got center rings and nibs and all different parts. I'm going to use this to kind of store those so I get them organized because right now they're just thrown in a drawer and hard to find. And the last thing I want to show you is this. I don't know if you saw my video where I put this blank, its palm in some wood hardener, and I held it down. Well, I sort of forgot to take it out. And the wood hardener, it's got a shell on it. It's pretty spongy, but I think I'm going to let it sit a little longer and maybe solidify. I might actually throw it out in the sun and let it solidify a little more, and then I'll take it out of there and see about finishing turning it. We can get that off there because that doesn't need to be on there, but check that out, man. That's pretty wicked. I was wondering if I let it dry all the way, if I could cut this into slices, this part back here, and maybe use those in a pen. It might be kind of cool to have a clear section, you know, between 2 pieces of wood. So I'm just going to let that sit for a while, and we'll experiment with that. Maybe that'll work out because it sure would look kind of neat. That's pretty much what I got going on. Oh yeah, I'll show you one more thing. I've got to get my table here cleaned up. I've got my blanks laid out and ready to go. What I need to do is kind of consolidate them. I need to try to get some of this other stuff off of this table because last night I placed a massive order with Penn State. And I'm expecting those pins in any day now. It should be, well, I say any day. I placed the order last night. I hadn't got notified that it shipped. I was hoping to get notified today. But I would say by Thursday or Friday, I'll probably have that shipment. And I ordered a bunch of cool stuff. I ordered some of the Dragon pins, ordered some of the music pins, the Faith, Hope, Love pins. I've got a lot of pins I've never turned before. And I'm pretty excited about that. I will be doing individual videos of each of those pins. And I'll probably give you a little bit of insight as to how, you know, what I think about the kit and how it works. So I'm going to have a bunch of videos coming out of this on my other channel. So I'm pretty excited. And oh, one last thing. Check this out. The other day while I was working on some blanks, I took some cedar I got this great big cedar block somebody gave me. It was going to be a mantle, and it had a big bad spot in it. So I cut 4 blanks, and they're a little over 1 inch by 1 inch. I squared them up on the joiner, and then I took them to the planer and made sure they are perfectly square. We're going to do an inside-out turning. I haven't done one of these for a long time, but we're going to do an inside-out turning, and I'm doing it for my club. I'm going to make a bud vase or a weed pot. I think it's called weed pot on the other side of the pond, and I think here in the U.S. they call them bud vases. But we've got a challenge this month at the club, and the idea is everybody turns a weed pot, and then you toss $2 in the kitty, and the club takes half to help build the club's bank account so that we can buy more books and DVDs and things for the club. And then the other half, there'll be a drawing for everybody who entered, and you could win a half pot. And I don't think it'd be a lot of money, probably $5, $8, $10 maybe, but it's kind of cool and it gets guys involved. So I got a lot of cool stuff going on. I'd like to thank you for joining me. This video got a little longer than I expected, but I kind of wanted to show you what's going on around here because, like I said, I got soccer tonight, I got soccer tomorrow night, then I got a couple of free days, and I plan to get out in the shop and start hitting some of this stuff. So you guys will be seeing some updates, and you'll probably be seeing some videos coming out. And I'd just like to say thanks for following along. I'm having a great time doing this channel. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I'm enjoying making the videos. Anytime you see a video you like, feel free to share it. I always appreciate a share on other social medias because it might introduce somebody to my channel who doesn't already know about it. And if you're watching me for the first time or you're not a subscriber, I invite you to subscribe. That way any future videos I do will be dropped right into your YouTube feed. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. Have a great evening, and I'll see you real soon.